There, so the Achilles attaches here. This is the outside edge of the heel, crosses the whole heel. And this heel, when it slowly starts to dump in, because our arches get a little collapsed or our feet get a little crooked, then the fibers of the Achilles start to unwind. This has a lot to do with the mobility here. We want to restore the ability for this ankle to really do its job so that the arch can keep its spring. So one way to do that is I have these little door stoppers, and I teach my foot, how do I keep this inside heel up, this inside heel angled up, while my feet are straight and I push down on the big toe ball and the pinky toe ball. So I do this with these one fist apart, second toe straight, and then I'm taking my knees from straight to angling slightly out while I keep my feet rooted. Your big toe ball will probably come off. I'm doing this out in. Now I can do this without these, like I showed you the other night, but you'll notice how far back my hips go. The idea though is my big toe ball, pinky toe ball, cuboid, which is the outside in front of the heel. Big toe ball, pinky toe ball, cuboid straightens out my knees in this standing position. And then they rotate out as I sit back. And so I'm just like a martial artist preparing. I'm just working the tissue to try to get everything back in the joint. My upper back is nice and long. I'm not collapsing, I'm nice and long, poised to pounce, weight on the front of the foot. This is just something I do to prepare to move, or if I got tweaked. It's just like then the other thing we talked about is the Achilles gets weakened when we stand around wide and crooked. The hips get parked kind of forward, flat tire, arch is getting flat. So feet closer, second toe straight. And the key with this is you can do this many hours a day versus some kind of exercise. Like I use the other one as a quote reset. And then the other issue is, okay, then how do I get my foot so strong that it doesn't want this? And how do I get this so free that these guys can be Bruce Lee, Michael Jordan, and our ancestors? Last thing. Okay, so the other thing I love, two fists apart, straight back. If I can get my feet to be like a baby feet, if I can get my long spine to nestle, so a few times a day I can sit on my baby feet, toes in, heels out. Likely, most people can't do this because their ankles are too stiff, or they even do this. So another strategy is to rock and really learn to apply pressure to the outside, the lateral edge, the outside edge of my calves, the outside of my foot. Build strength along the fascia and the whole line from the foot up. What we're doing is teaching these bones to do their job while the foot can do its job separately. Oh, this feels good. This feels good. So this is another fun one. As my hips pull back and forward, and I keep my foot base squared up. Have fun no pressure. I just love teaching this. No pressure.